Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest updates on the beta pre-launch of We Share Abundance. And wherever you're watching from, whether it's live streaming on Twitch or YouTube or in Facebook, wherever you're from, whichever country, whichever continent, you are equally welcome. Thank you for being here. And I'm going to check in our Facebook group to just make sure that we are actually streaming live. So I'm going to our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And I always have to refresh it. Not sure why, but it always has to be refreshed. And then if we scroll down, hopefully we've got it. And we have indeed. And we've got Russ Cowley at the top of the comments list from the UK, followed by Kathy from Nova Scotia, Canada. And then we've got Suriname, RS Ronnie. And I'm just a minute or so late. I do apologize, but not too late. And then we've got New Zealand. So we've already got North America, South America, Australasia. We've got Pakistan, which is Asia. We've got the UK, which is Europe. We're just missing Africa at the moment, but I'm sure there'll be somebody from Africa in the very, very near future. And we've got Ramachandra, who is from the UK, but is stuck in India until this COVID nonsense blows over. And then we've got Martin Foster, who is a very happy rugby league supporter. St Helens have now, I think it's 3 years on the run. They've won the rugby league championship. So well done. Apparently it was very close last minute thing. Could have gone either way, but they beat the Catalans from Perpignan. Okay, so well done. Martin's probably still enjoying a few beers in recognition of that. And then we've got more from the UK, Devon, and we've got more from Asia, more from India, Suchitra from India. So we'll just give it a minute or two and then we'll get started. Not that there's an awful lot to cover on a Sunday. We don't have any development going on other than little bits and pieces that perhaps get done here, but not very much happens on a Sunday. We've got the Bronx, New York, North America, USA, of course. And then we've got more from the UK, Dave Jackson down in London. Yeah, Martin says it was a very tough game. Yeah, I don't know. Were you there, Martin? Do you go and watch rugby league? It's a great sport. Some really, really talented ball players involved in rugby league. Used to be that rugby league and rugby union were more like one another. They've tended to drift apart quite a bit over the past few decades, but they have a lot of similarities as well. And there we go. We've got Africa, we've got Nigeria and South Korea as well. Martin watched it on TV. Okay. Nothing quite like watching live, but you actually see better on the TV. You get a better view of the game on the TV, but it's not the same experience. The experience you get watching it live and the interaction with the crowd and everything is something that makes up for the TV close-ups and angles and things. So a lot to be said for both. And we've got Uganda and more from Nigeria and more from the UK, Manchester. Okay, it's 5 past, I think, 6 minutes past on the 10th, Sunday the 10th of the 10th of October. about a third of the way through the month already, and we've got lots happening in the background. It's just waiting for it to actually be in the foreground, isn't it? But let's get started with a short prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love each member may find the joy of service, and through service that each member may attract into their lives everything that they want and need from you. Amen. Okay, what else have we got? Have we got anybody else come in? Yeah, we got Portugal in as well. Joel, hi there. Lovely to see Joel. A very busy man. Works about 3 or 4 jobs, and I think his wife works as well, at least one job. It's a struggle to make ends meet sometimes, but hopefully We Share Abundance is going to put that right for all our members in the very near future. Okay, and we got Manju Varshney from somewhere that's just popped in. We got Jiraiya, who's from Oman. Where are you from, Manju? Pakistan? Maybe, I don't know. No, India. Okay, India. Okay. Right subcontinent, but obviously very different country. Okay. What have we got for you in updates? As I say, really not an awful lot. I've been working on various things in the background to try and get the site ready for when we have the back end ready, which is the development side. That is far too technical for me. That's where Devyani comes in, building on the work that Christian started in developing the skeleton for the site. Devyani is now just checking everything, making sure that everything works. She's been able to marry the databases together, which was a big job. And now she's going through one by one, checking the month-end routines, making sure that it's right, you know, because we don't want mistakes once it is there. If somebody that's a moderator can post a reply to Manju there, please. That should cover him. If you hit his reply button and then paste in our response, so that he's kept up to date. Okay. Right. And we got more from the UK, Doncaster, and we got a new face, says Jeria. Okay. And I got things popping up on my screen. I don't know how you get rid of these things that keep popping up on your screen and they block things out. These notifications when somebody's in Skype or wherever, you know, they're a bloody nuisance. Anyway, right, let's see what else. That's pretty much it on the development side. I've got nothing else to tell you. The support desk and everything are up to date. The people we have there are wonderful and keep everything, keep on top of everything. So that's all up to date. I'm going to give you the numbers. I did send out a message this morning about how to locate replays for Avazu. It's a bit difficult to find them. The replays of the, well, it's difficult if you don't know where they are. Let's put it that way. The replays, if you miss the live event, which is good if you can get on it, because you can get any questions answered straight away. But if you need the replays, If you get into the CRC, you click on, let me have a look, Havasu information or something like that, I think it is. Let me just get there and check. Havasu info, yeah, and there's a drop down menu, and then if you click on previous recordings, and that brings up a calendar, and then that calendar you need to select the date for whatever it is you missed, and make sure you're in the right month. It might be I think it usually comes up with September, so if it's like the one on the 9th of October you missed, you need to make sure you've got the October calendar up there, and then click on the 9th, and it brings up the webinars with passwords and everything, and you can watch the replays. So that's how to access those. I did send it out in a message this morning, and a big thank you to one of our members who got that information and suggested I send it out, and I have done. That's what our members are about, isn't it? They find something out and they want to pass it on. They want to be helpful. They want to be of service and share. And life is about being of service. If you can find a way to be of service, it'll not only make you happy, but it's a wonderful thing that you can't do something for somebody else without it being of greater benefit to yourself, and it'll come back to you in many, many different ways. And one of them, of course, is financially, and you will attract into your life everything that you want and need. So the more you serve, the more you'll have. And as I say, it's a wonderful thing because it makes you feel good, and it really is the only way to get true satisfaction. There are people that have loads and loads of money and possessions and they're not happy. They keep thinking, well, if I only get another house or expand my business even bigger, and and they don't need it. They've already got millions of dollars and things, and yet they're not happy. They're always searching for something. And if they only knew that all they needed to do was be of service, and they'd be happy. There's nothing wrong with having lots of possessions and things, but they're not going to make you happy. True happiness, true everlasting joy is going to come through serving others. So there you go. We got more from Nigeria, and there you go. We've got that withdrawal that's been posted. Thank you very much, Suchitra. That's the information on withdrawals for you. Okay. Let's have the numbers. Let's get the numbers out of the way, and then we can talk about anything else we want to talk about or need to talk about. We have a net increase in our registered members of 18 in the last 24 hours. To 46,410. Net increase because every day we take out people that haven't logged in for 2 months and don't have an active stake. So that 18 means we've had 18 more registrations than the 50, 60, 100, 200, whatever it is we took out. Okay. We also track the number of people that are logging in on a daily basis, and we do this as an average over the last few completed days, and then we compare the averages. And our average today is down by 367 to 15,413 people logging in, and that is down, as I say, 367 on the average for yesterday. Pool 1 and Pool 6 are, again, net increases that we tell you about, because the people that we take out, even though they don't have active stakes, they will have shown in the number of stakes for the pools. And so we have a net increase of 7 in pool 1 to 36,568, and a net increase of 9 in pool 6 elite members to 24,207. And what else have we got? We've got site ranking. Site ranking for We Share Abundance. We're down 13 places to 9,497. Amazing that we are under 10,000, still in pre-launch. Wait till we really start going. You're going to see that tumble even more. And Multiply WISA up 50 places to 22,144. And that is amazing, actually, to me, that we are that high for Multiply WISA, because there's not a lot of activity there. We have 5 new email verified members in the last 24 hours. Nobody that purchased advertising for the first time, but our bonus pool went up by $16 to $9,157.08. And the tokens are staying pretty stable at the moment. Cryptocurrency at the moment is fairly stable. It has increased a little bit over the last few days, but it's a little bit stable at the moment, and that tends to stabilize the tokens. I think it dropped a little bit just in the last few hours, and that's caused our price for WISA Abundance tokens to be down a little bit, down by about $3, both in Waves and in the back office. Back office, it's showing at $124.91, and in Waves at $114.41. That is well undervalued. We are going to see that doubling in the not too distant future, I assure you. And the WISA token, which is also really well undervalued, is stuck at around about 0.5% at the moment, which is quite a big increase. We've had people that were able to buy around about 5 tokens for 1 cent. Now you can only get 2, so they've more than doubled their money, the people that bought at the 1 cent, and they're going to more than double their money again in the near future. It will gradually get up into the dollars, and it'll go from $1 to $2 to $3 to $5 to $10, and it will eventually have a parity close to the WISA Abundance token. But that'll all come in the next 2 to 3 months. It'll take a while to get there, but it will happen. The trading volume down low again. It was over 2,000 yesterday, which is low for a crypto, but is high for what we've been doing with the WISA token. The WISA token in the last 24 hours, trading volume was just $163.76, and the coin ranking is down 7 places to 1,171. Okay. What else have we got? Let's just check and see who we've got here. We've got more from Nigeria and more from Suriname and from Greece as well. So welcome to everybody that's popped in while we've been talking, chatting. You missed the prayer. If you like the prayer, you can watch the replay. It's only a short prayer, but it is very effective. Prayer is effective, but you've got to mean it. You've got to mean it, not just reciting words. You've got to feel the emotion behind it. And the same with affirmations, that they are effective. You've got to keep repeating and repeating and repeating, and they move then from the conscious into the subconscious, and eventually from the subconscious into the superconscious. And when they get into the superconscious, that casts them out into the infinite universe, and that is where they flow back to you. And it's a fact. It happens. It works. Whether you believe it or not, just do it. Just do it. Try it. It costs you nothing. And but you've got to be sincere. You've got to put emotion into it, and you've got to repeat. As I say, it's that repetition that moves it from the conscious to the subconscious and eventually into the superconscious. And once it is that superconscious, nothing can stop it happening. Okay? So that is where we are, what we're doing. Over the last, couple of days, 2 days, 3 days maybe, I've been getting a lot of emails about a program. Can't remember what it's called now, but it's it's claiming to be a sort of social network program for marketers. And I was wondering, should we bother? But I thought, what harm can it do? It's free. I think they are probably going to be selling memberships at some stage in the future. But as long as it's free and it stays free and you can make some money from it as a free member, why not? I thought. So I've been sending out some information on that to people. And it is, before I send it out, I put it in the downline builder in Multiply Weezer. So if you go in there and look under the free programs, you will find it. I say, I can't remember what it's called. Let me, just a minute. I'll dig it up for you. It is called, I don't know. It says GoDiamond.com. It's called Million N Social Network or something like that. Let me see if my referral link brings it up. Yeah, it's called Million N, the Moneymakers Social Network. It's free and they are giving stuff away at the moment for registering and for making referrals. And I think the idea is for you to make 5 referrals pretty quickly by the 15th of the month. So I thought, if I'm going to do it, I better do it now and give you a chance to get your 5 referrals in. And I think that gives you some elevated position. I've not really looked into it a great deal, but I have seen a lot of emails from members. And so I just picked the one that I received first for it to be my sponsor. And then, of course, anything that does come from it, anything that we make from the link that is my link, it's really the corporate link. It goes back into We Share Abundance. So that's just another one. We'll see how it goes. As I say, it's free. What can we lose? Nothing. Just a couple of minutes to sign up and register and send an email out to your pals and say, have a look at this. Okay. The $1 billion sales is growing very well. That's another free program. I don't know when they're going to launch. No idea. But if and when they do, we now have, let me just refresh this, but we're well over 40,000 members now in our matrix. We're nearly 42,000, 41,830 people in our 16-level matrix. Conversely, the Vcash card is really slow. If I can get in there, let's see how many people we've got in. We've only got about 2,000 people altogether in there at the moment. I don't know why, because as I say, it's another free one. I would have expected it to grow similar pace to $1 billion sales, but it's not doing. We have 1,930 people in, and my personal referrals there are higher than they were in the $1 billion sales, but it's just people aren't doing much with it. And we've only got down 8 levels, and there's only like a handful of people from level 3 onwards. Even level 3's only got 160 people in it. Level 2's only 585. But there we are. Let's see what it can bring. If you bring in just 2 people, if everybody brings in just 2 people in that Vcash card, and it goes down through those 20 levels, the tokens they're giving away, which are tied to Bitcoin, are going to be worth for you over $1 million. But you've just got to bring in those 2 people and get them to commit to do the same, and get everybody to do the same. And because it's 20 levels, it's very, very powerful. That $1 billion sales is powerful over 16 levels. But you won't make as much money with that as you will with the Vcash card. So just go out and get your 2 people and tell them to go and get 2 people. We've got a lot of free things that are going on at the moment. Tapestry has launched, and already there is a clone of Tapestry knocking about. They don't pay you anything directly for having the app on your phone, but the pay plan is identical, really, except that you don't have to pay to be an affiliate. But it's not launched yet. But I did send some information out about that as well. It's the same basic principle, but instead of you getting somewhere between $5 and $25 a month for having the app on your phone, they're going to feed hungry children. Initially, they're going to use it for other charities as well in the near future. And so I think that was a commendable program. You will find information on it in your inbox, but it is basically the same as Tapestry. If you introduce 10 people, you don't have to introduce 10. I mean, if you introduce 1, you'll get $1 a month. But if you introduce 10, it opens up 4 levels. If you introduce, in fact, just as a user, you're not, there's no affiliate difference there. You download the app, and then if you refer people, you get $1 through 2 levels just automatically. So if you refer 1 and they refer 1, you'd be on $2. If you refer 10 and they refer 10, you get in $110. But if you refer 10, it opens up levels 3 and 4 for you as well. So it's only 10 people that you've got to refer, and it opens up levels 3 and 4 for 50 cents each. So if you took that 10 that got 10 that got 10 that got 10, you'd be on over $5,000 a month residual income, totally free, with this new one that's coming out. And I've forgotten what it's called. In fact, I'm not sure it's got a proper name at the moment, but it is in pre-launch. They say on their calls that the apps are there. They're already there and have been approved and they're ready, but they're just building the site back end and things. And so why, it's basically the same as Tapestry, but why just stick with the one? You can have both apps on your phone and make twice as much money. And everybody you introduce to Tapestry you can say, well, get in this as well. That's going to make you a bit more money, and vice versa. Everybody that you get into feed the kids program or whatever it's called, you can say, and get involved in Tapestry as well. You'll make some more money. So the two can go hand in hand, both free, both 100% free. Well, Tapestry, to be an affiliate, will be $9.95 a month after midnight tonight. I think that's Central Time, so that'll give you up till maybe 6 o'clock in the morning, British time, I think. But up till then, it's $9.95 for 13 months. So not a fortune, but it's not free if you want to be an affiliate. The new program that this clone that's launching is free. There's no sort of affiliate or anything. It's just there. And if you refer 10, it opens up those extra levels, 3rd and 4th. So it's all there. if we can take advantage of free stuff, why not? Why not indeed? Let's have a look. What we got here. Remember seeing Lampro from Greece. Okay, we got, hello Graham, we all agreed that withdrawals should be paused pending the time that Visa will rise up. But let's think of someone that don't have any money to survive but have faith that one day she will withdraw as a member. We are constantly thinking of people. And as soon as it's viable, withdrawals will be allowed. And we got Bonnie Scotland in. Jane, hi there. So she just popped in to say hello. Well, hello. Hello, Dolly. Well, hello, Dolly. It's so good to have you back where you belong. Okay. And there we got Chinadu with the Avazu. One love, one cause. Great. Okay. So there we are. That pretty much covers it for today. England soccer supporters will be happy that they didn't get embarrassed by Andorra. I mean, that was a foregone conclusion. It would have been the biggest upset ever in soccer if they hadn't won that by 4 or 5 goals, which they won by 5 goals. And so there you go. I think there's only San Marino in that has a smaller population to select for an international football team than Andorra. So, and I think we've got San Marino as well. So we've got a really tough group there, you know. Okay, we should qualify for the World Cup, the England soccer team. Okay, right. That pretty much, as I say, covers it. Let me see if we are getting YouTube comments. Sometimes we get them in the app. Usually we don't. And today we don't. So if you're in YouTube or Twitch and you put in comments and questions and things in there, sorry, but I don't see them, so I can't answer them. But we do our best to answer all the questions, keep people up to date. The new site will be launched in October. We will have that launched, and we will have with that the business builder side as well as the wealth builder side. The business builder side will allow immediately withdrawals. So concentrate on that. If you need cash, just get out and share love, share abundance, and you'll make 100% commissions on people that you refer instantly into your account. It'll probably take 24 hours to get them actually paid to you in your Waves account, but they will be there, and it'll be quick. And so if you need money, you've got a great opportunity there once we get the site launched. When will it be launched? This month. That's the best I can tell you, but it will be launched this month, and we will get it launched as soon as we can this month, but we're not going to launch it without knowing that it is correct. Okay. And we got somebody here I've just seen from Mexico. So I am actually seeing, because that is not a Facebook post. So we are getting them. It's just that I can't pick them out. So welcome from Mexico anyway. Lovely, lovely country. And welcome from wherever you are. And as I say, if you missed any of the webinars or trainings from Avazu, pick them up from that CRC. Get into the CRC, click on Avazu information, top right, click on, can't remember what it says now, recordings or something like that. Pick the date that you missed, watch the replays, make sure you're up to date on everything. Whether you just want the free $100 raffle ticket, it's not a raffle for $100, it's a raffle for $1 billion. But if you were to buy that raffle ticket, it would cost you $100. If you just want the free one, that's fine. If you want to get involved in selling tickets as well, that's fine as well. We'll be putting something together to help people make thousands of dollars a month from the sale of tickets. Havasu have got it there. I mean, but I think we can perhaps help people working as a team. We can perhaps do a little bit better as a team than a lot of people would be able to do individually. Okay, so I'll be working on finding a way to do that to help people. But if you just want the free ticket, you still need to know how to do it, how to get that free ticket. It's not hard. You don't have to sell anything. You don't have to refer anybody. But you need to go through the process. You need to know what to do. So get the replays, because Havasu is a great charity raising, money for charity. They're going to raise billions of dollars for charity, and that can only be good, can't it? And if you do refer somebody that buys a winning ticket, if they win that $1 billion, you'll get $1 million. So it's not just about the commission that you get on things, and there's a possibility of making a lot more as well from people that you've referred that have bought tickets. So there you go. And that's why we say Havasu, a win for you is a win for me, because you get a tasty little bit of cash in your pocket as well as the person that you referred. Okay, so that's it from me for today. I'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. We'll have better updates tomorrow because it will be back to a weekday. Devyani will be working. It is, I believe, a holiday in the States on Monday. I think it's Columbus Day. So if it's a holiday for you, enjoy your holiday. Meanwhile, Havasu, zoo, zoo, a win for you is a win for me. Havasu, zoo, zoo, it's $1 billion spree. Havasu, zoo, zoo, we're all helping charity. Havasu, zoo, zoo, we're a happy family. And I'll see you all tomorrow, same time, same place. Havasu, zoo, zoo, a win for you is a win for